Welcome to EDC Ideas, and let's start with 5 Victorinox models you should own. Victorinox is very popular for the iconic red Swiss Army knives, and we all know MacGyver, and we all know that a Victorinox can solve every problem. But let's come to the Victorinox kitchen tools. I use the Victorinox kitchen knives several times a day for cooking and for all tasks in the kitchen. You find different models. This one is a model with serrations and a rounded tip. You also find a model, for example, with a tip that's more defined and more sharp. It's also a model with serrations, and you also find versions with a straight edge. These knives from Victorinox are universal tools for the kitchen. You can cut nearly everything you have to cut during the food preparing process. I use this model for cutting bread, for tomatoes and for fruits. There are a lot of horror stories when it comes to dull knives in the kitchen drawer, and these Victorinox knives stay sharp for a very long time, and the price-performance ratio is excellent. When you have 4, 5 or 6 of these models in the kitchen, you are ready to go and you have a lot of fun during the cooking process. This Victorinox stands for a category, the 58mm series from Victorinox. These tools are Keychain perfection. This model is the Victorinox Manager with scissors, a nail cleaning tool including a nail file, a combination tool with a Phillips head and a bottle opener. You find a small blade. You also find the tweezers, and you also find this little pen here. We all know that the Keychain is the real EDC, and there are a lot of great models for the Keychain. It's not only the Manager. 2 other amazing models in the 58mm series are the Victorinox Classic and the Victorinox Rambler. I use this model for years and they never let me down. It's a great idea for a present, and everyone should carry one of those on the Keychain. Let's talk about multi-tools, and let's talk about the Victorinox Swiss Tool Spirit. In my opinion, it's the best multi-tool concept on the market. Don't get me wrong, I really like the Leatherman Charge versions, and I really like the Leatherman Wave series. When it comes to the price-performance ratio, it's hard to find a better multi-tool on the market, and I have to mention that the fit and finish and the quality is perfect. It's a great tool for EDC, bushcraft, outdoor and survival, and it's a perfect addition for your toolkit. You find different models, for example with a one-hand opening mechanism. You find different pouches, for example this nylon pouch here, and you find larger pouches with different sets, so you can add a bit extension, you can add a bit kit, or for example a corkscrew. When it comes to the tool set, you find different versions. I normally prefer the combination of a standard blade and the scissors. When you are looking for a tool, for example for picnic, you also find a blade with serrations and a rounded edge. When you are looking for a model for outdoor and bushcraft tasks without heavy-duty pliers, you should definitely check out the Victorinox 111mm series. The huge advantage of the Victorinox 111mm series is that you have an excellent blade. You can do a lot of outdoor and bushcraft tasks. It's a locking blade. This one is secured via liner lock, and you find different tool options in this series. Let's come to the next tool. This one is one of my all-time favorites for EDC. It's the Victorinox Compact from the 91mm series. It's a 2-layer design, and we have a standard blade, we have scissors, we have a combination tool, a universal hook with a nail file on the back, and the corkscrew includes a screwdriver for the eyeglasses. And the plus scales are a great feature too, because the plus scales include another tool. You have next to the Victorinox iconic toothpick and the Victorinox tweezers pen, and it's really useful for EDC or to mark your carving lines for bushcraft projects. The size and the iconic red scales are very near to the MacGyver tools we know from the MacGyver series. I have to mention that this one is a more modern version. MacGyver didn't carry one of those. This one is the Victorinox EvoGrip S18. You have a locking blade, a great tool set, and it's one of my most used tools. And you find other scale options. There are not only the iconic red scales, you have scales with a better grip and in other colors. Let's go through the 5 Victorinox models you should own. The excellent Victorinox kitchen tools with a great price-performance ratio. A Victorinox keychain tool is always excellent, useful, and in the most cases necessary. The next tools are the Victorinox Swiss tools in different versions. A high quality multi-tool with a perfect fit and finish. When you are looking for a workhorse in a bushcraft and survival environment, check out, for example, the Victorinox Outrider. When you are looking for an iconic Victorinox tool with classic red scales, you should definitely check out the Victorinox Compact. Please let me know in the comment section below what are your tools from Victorinox everyone should own, and I'm excited about your comments.